That harbinger may have tried to cover his trail.
Oke guys ya, tanpa banyak bacot guys, langsung saja kita ikutin guys. Gak usah pembuka-pembuka lah, cenah. Nih kita misinya ini misi Archon guys ya. Yang kemarin tuh kan kita ikutin cuma bersambung guys. Ini BTW akunku jalan ketika mau bikin konten guys ya. Misi Archon quiznya jalan ketika mau bikin konten, bangke memang. Jadi yang udah duluan, yang setara dengan aku udah duluan, maju duluan, dia nyampe ke mungkin udah tamat guys ya. Cuma nggak apa-apa lah guys ya, untuk mengingat kembali masa-masa jaya kita. Cuy, let's go.
We can stop here. I think I know the doctor to the south of here.
Oh, kita nyari dokter, the doctor guys ya, ya. Kita nyari the doctor guys ya. Katanya pelabuhan Ormos ya. Langsung saja kita teleport guys di sini ya. Kita teleport guys, ku potong di sini. Oke, nice, sudah sampai guys ya. Gak usah kita perlihatkan guys, tinggal ngikutin aja ya kan. Gak perlu kita perlihatkan guys.
Shh, don't drop. The port is crawling with. Let's keep going and see what.
Oke, maju dan kita lihat guys ya. Karena di sekelilingnya banyak batu, kayaknya kita pelan-pelan aja cuy, mengendap-endap. Kita pakai taktik ini dulu cuy. Nah, kita lihat belakang aja guys. Apa lah manjat lagi. Buset. Oke, kita lihat belakang guys ya, belakang dia cuy. Oke, sembunyi di balik ini dulu guys. Oke, baru dulu guys, dia lagi berbincang bersama teman-temannya guys.
Huh? But sir, that can't be right.
No, I remembered like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are
now
now
very
very
different. Ini kalau udah tamat ini kayaknya bikin akun baru guys. Enggak lah, maksudnya kalau mau menikmati kuisnya aku bikin akun baru. Cuman akun namanya ini ya udah terlanjur keras gitu guys ya. Soalnya nunggu beberapa minggu guys baru bisa ajar boss weekly ya kan. Ajar apa namanya lagi? Buka-buka petualangan. Lama guys kalau bikin akun baru lagi. Oke, dari situ guys ya udah mau naik kapal cuy.
The doctor is on that.
Terlalu jauh, dekatin. Dokter.
So he told the truth after all.
Oke.
He is
Udah
actually
dekat nih,
leaving
ngapain nih?
Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide.
Oh alah, tempat tadi. Ya ampun, balik lagi guys. Ya udah nggak apa-apa cuy. Oke, udah balik lagi, kita sembunyi di sini katanya guys. Apalagi kita dari atas lotengnya loh, bayangin.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he? Wait.
It's time to say.
Wait. Is he the only?
Oke.
And
Dia
where are
dada-dada
all the
guys ya.
soldiers we
Mau
saw?
berpisah cuy.
Well, here just a few minutes ago.
So this was a trap. Wait. Don't.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Sebelum aku pergi. Oh memang iya cuy, dia pergi berarti.
No. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to party, Steve.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Oke, balik lagi ke Pardis. Aku potong aja guys ya, balik lagi ke tempat siapa cuy? Nari nih. Di sini ya.
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research. Much less I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things
It would seem that my words have fallen on. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary.
Well, you only have your harbinger to blame. I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars.
Then it seems our conversation.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Donasi, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the
Oke,
line.
let's go. Waktunya membantu
Teach
guys
them
ya.
a lesson.
Sabar guys. Gue mau kasih tahu combo aku nih guys ya.
Get yourselves a room.
Ringlet Hyper Bloom cuy.
No, my sword.
Nah, ada efek Hyper Bloom, air sama frozennya guys ya. Sama Bloom dan ya itulah ya. Kena barjen dia. Dia berubah kena barjen cina. Nah, makan kau sendiri ya. Senjata makan tuan namanya.
Keep
Aku
dreaming.
potong aja guys ya, bosan cuy lawan crowd kayak gini cuy. Kecuali bos. Kalau bos masih enak lah guys. Ada drama-dramanya cuy. Ini enggak aja.
Ah, we're not getting anywhere.
Oke,
Traveler,
nggak ada habisnya
Pine-
katanya.
Got it.
Siap. Oke, kemana? Oh, ke sini.
Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with... I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed... I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. So, indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what... I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing of... It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can... Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, she peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity. while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that the doctor has never known his place? Even now, the puny human you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you... It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for... where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Time...
Oke guys ya, itu The Blender tadi itu dewa yang mau dibangkitkan oleh siapa cuy? Orang-orang akademia guys. Itu dia guys ya, anaknya si Archon, apa namanya? Si Archon Electro guys. Alright, kita ke sini aja guys ya. Ke bawah. Oke, si Tignari kena petirnya guys ya. Membalas dendam dia cuy. Bisa jadi. Bisa gitu di alam bawah sadar dia bisa mengendalikan guys. Berarti memang GG cok ya.
He's hurt.
Bisa jadi dia dendro coy. Dendro dewa guys. Itu bukan tubuh aslinya loh. Itu cuma pemikiran alam bawah sadar. Dia bisa ngendalin petir. Bayangin guys ya.
The weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui though.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right. I'm sure you also know. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia...
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to...
Oke, pergi ke tempat Hypatia lagi. Oke, let's go. Balik lagi kita ke tempat Hypatia tadi guys. Tempatnya siapa namanya? Si Blender tadi.
Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of...
I understand my condition.
The more you understand medicine, the...
I know. They always...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
The Academia's God create.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my... I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot...
Don't say that. I haven't even...
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up...
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks...
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the...
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefit... In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's a big...
I'm...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Parties DI. Traveler, let's continue to keep a low profile.
Oke, katanya tunggu sampai jam 7 ya. Jam 7 kita putar dulu cuy. Oke, sudah jam 7. Pergi ke Grand Bazaar. Oke, kita pergi ke Grand Bazaar lagi guys. Aku potong aja di sini. Kenapa aku potong? Tinggal diikutin aja cuy. Percuma kan diliatin semua guys. Oke, nice, sudah sampai cuy.
All right, everyone.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha term.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Parties DI. The situation...
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
Good.
Oh, Kainari also asked us to tell you this message.
All right. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The arrow to avoid alerting the quarry. They will stay there for...
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites in...
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bolt.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait,
Well, what else?
shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home.
I'll hate them. You...
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to so you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyano doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have?
Yeah, say something to boost morale. Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's new! Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was actually...
Judging from... But you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean... You also...
Yes. Nilu, are there any
Huh? Wait. I can't believe my ears. You are... Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are... But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally...
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
Well said. A good night's rest before an opera...
Thankfully, I've had my place...
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get it. Okay. So I guess... Yep! Good night, everyone!
Nice, selesai. Apa nih? Tunggu sampai hari kedua. Oke, kita putar lagi guys ya. Nggak apa-apa cuy, putar-putar aja terus. Oke, setelah itu disuruhnya kita pergi ke akademia guys ya. Let's go lah, langsung saja guys.
hello, you two.
Not really. Paimon got to... What about you?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the...
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the academia knows many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that...
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surus Thought 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside.
So...
Don't forget, today is Nagarbaha Day. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments, and all the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone. And the academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect... When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console. Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our... If precedence holds, the academia should have already started preparing for...
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna...
Yes. Were you...
Paimon kept
Oke, ini kemana nih? Akademia nih di mana? Oh, lurus aja cuy. Let's go. Tinggal ikutin ini ya guys. Tekan navigasi aja guys. Alright, ada ini ya. Masuk aja langsung cuy ya. Nggak peduli cuy. Anggap rumah sendiri guys ya. Akademia.
Please, wait. That's me. Is something...
No. I was just surprised to see you here. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your ground...
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the...
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater... Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of...
Is that so? The sages search for you. So, from the start, the sages...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top...
As I expected. Please, forgive me.
It's nothing. We'll be...
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academy.
What the heck just happened?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our...
Oke, kita masuk lagi guys ya. Ini lumayan juga air terjunnya guys ya. Tahu dulu. Ini airnya kemana cok, sumpah. Oh iya. HP ku buri guys, sorry guys. Jadi nggak realistis cuy. Oke, tengok lantainya lumayan bagus lah ya. Sekelas grafik apa cuy? Apa? Grafik 8 bit ya kan. Memang HP ku yang salah guys, bukan Genshinnya guys ya. HP ku HP apa cok? HP kentang guys. Oke, ini kita ngapain ya BTW?
Is this the
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collection.
There are a lot of students going through here.
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially just at...
Oke, katanya sembunyi dan tunggu kesempatan guys. Yang mana nih? Usaha ya. Oke, tinggal lurus aja guys ya. Besar kali gedungnya cok, sumpah. Terbuat dari pohon guys.
What's this platform?
It's a lift at academia.
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we...
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look back. Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so...
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in these two. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to... The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way...
All right then, traveler. What did you... Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little... You seem to know quite... If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless benefits, divine power, creating a god. Yes, we are using... If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from it. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of... Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata, though I may have personally not seen it. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, with that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated and...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
I'll hate them?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and... Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about him ready for you.
I'll hate them? So you're... We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no... As it is Nyagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the...
We'll be monitored.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, to put it into words you can understand, are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease...
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but your ploy was to sacrifice the...
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this...
Must I delineate your entire... First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamat.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have met...
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave...
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite... If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali, sneak into the Academia on Nyagarbha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to...
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. Even if you impugn me, it would...
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the However, under the current circumstances, even that...
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar! has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbahar Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the travelers.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever. That way, they can't pry any more information. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana,
So our job is to wake up Nahida!
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up,
You've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this.
Oke guys ya, itu kayaknya bagian rencana tadi tuh ya. Apa nih? Cari penghubungan diri dengan kesadaran Nahida. Apa maksudnya? Nggak bisa masuk, Cok. Nih. Oh, cari titik-titik ini guys. Oke. Cari sinyal ya. Oke guys ya, lumayan lama juga aku cari ini, Cok, sumpah. Soalnya kekuatan elemen siapa ini batu anjir. Tuh, masih emas dia guys. Cuma dikeluarkannya hijau ya. Bangke. Kekuatan resonansinya guys, bukan dendro guys. Oke lah guys ya, cuman kita akhirin sampai sini guys, soalnya nanti agak lama cuy, 1 jaman ini kayaknya. Kenapa langsung kita akhirinnya udah setengah jam guys ya? Kita janji kemarin-kemarin itu selesainya nyampe di sini aja guys. Oke guys, sekian dulu episode kali ini. See you next video guys. Bye bye. Thank you guys.